Hey guys, what's up? I am Rahul and today I'm gonna tell you how to implement Google Sign In into your Android app using Firebase. So let's get started. Let me create a new Android Studio project and I'm naming it Google Sign In. Cool. I'm not gonna go through all this process. This is the basic things. I guess you know all these things. I'm just creating a project in Android Studio. Okay. Hmm. It will take some time, and yes, you're doing great, Android Studio. Okay, so all you have to do in meanwhile, you have to go to your Chrome and you have to type in Google Sign In Firebase. Okay, so here's your first link. Authenticate using Google Sign In on Android. The link of firebase.google.com. This is the documentation section, and I'm gonna follow this documentation to implement Google Sign In into my app. Let me see. Okay, okay, keep on running Android Studio. Okay, so here as you can see, I have to implement Firebase auth and GMS Play Services auth for my Google sign in. Okay, Android Studio has completed. What are you doing? Okay, forget it. Um, okay, so first thing you have to do is connect your project with Firebase. So go to Tools, then Firebase, and here you can see a lot of options. Just click on authentication and email and password authentication and connect to Firebase. This is all you have to do. Connect your project with Firebase, and here's my project's name. No, I'm gonna choose an existing project. Add farm. You can create a new Firebase project. It's totally fine, but I am choosing an existing project and connect to Firebase. And what is this? I said connect to Firebase, and let's see. Okay, connected. Fine. So as you can see, my app is connected, and add Firebase authentication. Let me add Firebase authentication. It is taking some time. Please wait. This is Android Studio, taking some time. Okay, so yes, dependency set up correctly. I don't need you now, assistant. Okay, so here it is. Go to build.gradle app module, and you can see here the here is the implementation I just took. And what? Okay, leave it. This is not something I want to show you. Okay, this is the implementation the assistant just added. Google Firebase or Firebase auth 11.0.4. Okay, so as my project is connected to Firebase, now what I have to do is just go to Firebase console, Google Firebase, opening the console. Okay, I have added my project in add farm, and here's my project, Comra Anti-Rahul Google Sign In. Let's open this project. Let's open this project. Yes. Come on. Okay, it is opening. Go to authentication section. Here in the left panel you can see sign in method. Okay, sign in method, and here it is, Google Sign In. You just have to enable it. Okay, if you're making a new project, you will get everything disabled here. So you just have to enable Google Sign In because you want to sign in with Google. And yes, this is updated and you are good to go. Okay, just close it down, and here it is. uh, this link will help you set up your Google Sign In to with your app. So first of all, you have to add the project. You are done with step 1. Now you have to go to step 2, and I'll just copy paste this to the module file. This is my step 2. Remember, in the Gradle module app. Okay, now I will paste it, but there's a problem. The problem is, uh, the Firebase has added the version number 11.0.4 and the latest is 15.1.0. Okay, so this is the problem. I have What I have to do is make it 11.0.4 because Firebase wants me to do this. Firebase assistant. If I am okay, both of them are same. I'll just delete it down, and okay, sync now. So I am done with my second step. Now if you haven't connected to a Firebase, okay, I am connected. And the fourth step, this should be fine. You don't have to do this because assistant has taken care of this. And authenticate with Firebase now. Okay, this is what you have to do, and this is the part everybody was waiting for, I think. So yes, so you have to go to this link because this link will also help you in completing the setup. Okay, this is synced, and this is not an error, this is just a warning. Okay, so here I am, and I have to add a Google Sign In for login into my app. So I am using the Google Sign In button. Okay, this will look like this. So let me add it. Go to activity.xml, remove the text area and add Google Sign In button. Okay, good. It has an ID. Let me show it in a better way. Where is the preview? Here is the preview. What? Are you kidding me? Okay, leave it. Leave it. Okay, leave it. Here's my button. I just have to. What's the name again? Sign in button. Okay, so sign in button. Okay, and I'll name it sign in. Make it private, no problem, private. Okay, this is my sign in button. Now what I have to do is just get its ID. So sign in is equal to find view by id r dot id dot sign in button. Okay, we have implemented. See, we have got the sign in button from the XML file. Now okay, so let's go to this. Okay, so what it is telling me is, this is my first step. I have to implement Google Sign In option GSO. Okay, GSO, I'll read it as GSO. Just copy it from here and paste it in your main on create activity. I'm good to go, and there's an error. Alt enter. Good. Okay, so for step 2 I have to add this code into my Android Studio app. So let me copy it and paste it here in on create method. Okay, it is giving me a warning. What are you doing? Okay, so as I can see, this is a Google Sign In client object. So let's create an object, Google, oh sorry, Sign In client, and the object name is M Google Sign In client. There is a problem, and the problem is there is nothing like Google Sign In client. And why it is happening is because we are using 11.0.4 version of Firebase Auth, and this Google Sign In, wait a second, and this Google Sign In client has come in 11.6.0. So let me change it to 11.6.0. Okay, and then sync, and we are good to go. The error should be gone now after sync in finish. Okay, this is just a warning, and I can fix it, but I'm not gonna fix it. This is just a warning. I don't want to fix it. Okay, so now I am getting an option to fix it. Alt plus enter, and it's fixed. Cool. Okay, so I am done with the second step, and what I have done is just change the version number in app module file from 11.0.4 to 11.6.0, because 11.6.0 is the minimum version which supports Google Sign In client class. Okay, so I think I'm clear now. Okay, now let's go to Firebase and let's see what are the next steps. So I'm done with this GSO, and in the next step what I have to do is I have to call this function sign in. Okay, this method sign in, or you can say this method. I'm copying this sign in method and pasting it outside my on create method. Okay, I just pasted it, and this is intent. Let's import this. Okay, so here is a rc sign in variable. This is just a variable, you have to declare it, and you have to give it any number you want. Okay, so integer, what is it, rc sign in, and giving it to 1. Okay, so what you have to do, you have to click on the sign in button, and then you are gonna sign into your Google account. So on button click you have to call this function, or call this method sign in. So on button click sign in dot set on click listener new on click listener, and what I have to do is just call this function sign in. Okay, now let me see the next step. In next step I have to override this method on activity result. So let's override it. What is happening? Okay, so let me override it, and there are some things. Let me import as many things as I can. Firebase auth with Google, come on. Okay, so here's a function Firebase auth with the Google, and to be of your surprise, okay, let me set a tag here. Let me set a tag here. Private tag is a string, by the way. Private string tag. Okay, string as capital. String tag is equal to, let name it main activity. Okay, just name it as you wish. This is not hard and fast rule that you have to name it main activity. So all the others are gone except one, Firebase auth with Google. Let me see if I can resolve it. when I'm going down here, I can see Firebase auth with Google function is given by Firebase itself. Oh, voila! My all the problems of my life has gone now. I can die happily. Okay, so here's my function, and again resolving all these red things. Complete listener, why are you giving an error? Okay. Firebase user mauth. Okay, so snack bar. Okay, so let me resolve all these errors right now. Mauth is the Firebase auth, and you have to implement it. And so private uh, Firebase auth mauth. Good. And one more thing, not only this, you have to do this. Mauth is equal to Firebase auth.get instance. Now you have an instance of Firebase auth inside mauth, and you can use it wherever you want. So here is the login process. The login process which is happening after calling this function Firebase auth with Google. If your login is completed successfully, then this function is called task.is successful. That means your login is successful. Otherwise, this function will be called. Okay, so the error I'm getting right now is this snack bar. I don't have to implement this snack bar. I just have to give a message. I can use toast. So I am using toast instead of snack bar. I'm deleting this line. I'm using toast for giving an error message if login fails. So toast dot make text what main activity dot this. I'm giving the context here, and the error message is you are not able to log in to Google. Okay, I like the name Google so much. Okay, this will be the error message if login fails. And okay, toast dot length long. I want people to see it for a longer time and then show it. Okay, so the only thing, the last step what I have to do is update the UI. What will happen if login is successful? Okay, so this function will send Firebase will get the user after login is successful, and then sending it to a function update UI with that user. I am gonna create this method update UI, not anonymously, in the main function. This is the final function. Okay, and if login fails, then I am passing null to this update UI method. So it will do nothing if I'll just comment it. It makes no difference. So after the login is successful, what I have to do, what I want is just I want to print some details of the user who just logged in. For that, okay, you are here in the Google Sign In at developer.google.com, and if you will see here, get profile information. Okay, you have to get the profile information of the user after the user is logged in, and you can get it like this. So copy this, Control plus C, and paste it over here. Right, URI get activity. I can use here get application context, and it is all right. Okay, it is all right. After the user is logged in, it will call this function update UI, and in update UI I'll get all the information of the user, which is user name, which is person name, person given name, person family name. I don't know why Google takes all these things, and person email and person ID. Google has assigned an ID to all the persons. This is the ID, and it's photo URL. I'm sorry, it is photo URL. So let me show you just by giving a toast on the screen. Okay, and the text will be person. Okay, let me put this toast inside this function. And okay, person name, name of the user is person name. Okay, and one more thing, I will just print the person's ID. Okay, so name, sorry, user ID is, what is the user ID? You can tell me. Even I don't know, only Google knows person ID. Okay, cool, we are good to go. Okay, so everything is done. Let me tell you what I did. I just copied paste some code from Firebase and Google developer websites. So first of all, I have to in XML file I just assigned a sign in button, and the sign in button is linked in the main activity. After clicking in the sign in button, I will sign in, and after sign in is successful, here it is, after sign in is successful, it will go to update UI, and in the name of update UI, what I am doing is just toasting up the name of the user and its user ID assigned by Google. Okay, there is a small correction in the code in main activity.java. uh, we have pasted this code from developer.google.com, which says Google sign in option GSO. So the correction is, we have to paste this code from firebase.google.com, which is the same thing, only one extra line is added, that is dot request ID token. We have to request the ID token in order to Google sign in to work correctly. Okay, so I'll copy this code and head over to Android Studio and replace this code with that code. Only one extra line is added, that is request ID token, and rest is same. So this was the correction. Now we are good to go with our app, and we are toasting the message name of the user and ID of the user. Okay, next thing to do is sign out. I will tell you how to implement sign out from your app, but first of all, let me make over a little activity main.xml. So here I am doing a little bit of makeover to this activity, centering the buttons. Okay, centering the buttons. This is the Google sign in button, and I am adding one more button, which is, I'll call okay, wrap content, I'll call it as sign out. Okay, and let me give it an id will be sign out with an underscore, right? So let's go to design, and a little makeover of it is also required. um, okay, okay, and this will be there. Okay, cool. So we are ready to go. Let's reference this sign out button in our main activity. In the top, let me give a private variable, and button, let me call it sign out. Okay, now I have to find its ID, which is which will be by find view by ID, find view by ID r dot id dot sign out. Okay, cool. Oh, and typecasting it to a button. Okay, cool. So here is our sign out button. So what I want to do is at first I don't want to see this sign out button unless I log in into my app. Okay, so to do this, what I'll do, I'll set its visibility to gone at initial stage. But when I sign into the account, I want this button to be visible. Okay, so first of all, okay, when I will sign out, this is my success tag. I am successfully logged in, and then I'm updating my UI, and here's my update UI method, and I am showing my sign out button, set visibility visible. Okay, so once I am logged in into the account successfully, I am showing the sign out button, making the visibility of sign out button as visible. Okay, but once I am signed out from the Google account, I want to hide that button again. So first of all, let me give a function to sign out. So sign out dot on click listener new. On click listener, what I have to do is on click of the sign out button, I have to get signed out. This is a simple function to get sign out. Get signed out. And once you are signed out, what you want to do is hide that sign out button. Okay, makes sense. So sign out dot set visibility to gone. This completes our app, and let me run this app. Just wait a second. I'm connecting my mobile phone with this laptop and running my app, and let's see if it is working correctly or not. It should work correctly. Everything is fine, everything is perfect, there is no error in the code, and let's see what happens. I'm waiting for the app to get launched into my phone. Just wait a minute and let's see if the app is working as we want it to work. Okay, here we are on the screen of my app. This is the sign in button. I am clicking on it. Okay, it is asking me to with which account I want to sign into Google. I want my account, Rahul Pandey, and let's see. Okay, I just signed in, and you can see the toast down here showing my name and ID. Sign out button appears when I successfully logged in into my account. Okay, I'm signing out right now. Okay, I successfully signed out because sign out button has gone from the screen. I'm signing in again. Let's see. Just concentrate on the toast down at the screen. Here's the toast telling name of the user Rahul Pandey, and the sign out button has appeared again. That means I am successfully signed in. Hey guys, so that's all for this video. We learned how to implement Google Sign In into your account using Firebase. Please like the video if it helped you. I'm also submitting the code of this video on GitHub and providing a link in the description below. Please feel free to use the code if some error is happening to you. And one more thing, there is an app I made called iThought, which is on Play Store Live, totally based on Firebase. Check it out to see what you can make with Firebase at a very basic level. I'm also providing the link of that app in this description. Okay, and lastly, If you are stuck in some other topic on Android, please let me know. I will try to help you out.